Albert Einstein said that everything is energy. That's all that reality wants, and it cannot fail to reach the frequency of that reality. This, my friend, is not philosophy. This is physics. This statement by Einstein is that everything we feel or think is creating our future. This energy from the universe gives us infinity co-creation power within us, and we don't even know how to use it correctly. This method that Bob Proctor teaches shows us how to unlock that co-creation power in us and thus achieve all the prosperity, wealth, and success we want. When we fully realize that thought causes everything, we know that there are never limits. Stay until the end of this video and I will reveal the techniques that Bob Proctor teaches to unlock our co-creation power. Before that, leave your like on this video, and to learn more about the law of attraction, subscribe to the channel. We post 3 videos every week showing the most diverse techniques to achieve prosperity according to the greatest writers. Bob Proctor, born in Canada, has made it his life mission to study and write about the law of attraction. And Bob teaches that the key to this method of co-creation is imagination. And for that, he teaches techniques that help us unlock prosperity. You are limited only by lack of attention and poverty of imagination. This phrase was said by Bob Proctor in one of his last master class in life, where he had the objective of saying that we only limit our power of co-creation because there is a lack of attention in us and a poverty of imagination. A lot of people use their imagination just thinking, I hope this doesn't happen, and I hope this doesn't happen. They are getting carried away in the wrong direction. Our imagination is the most wonderful thing. Bob shows how we use our imagination in the wrong way. Our imagination is wonderful. It is capable of giving us anything we want and taking us anywhere. I found that when you take action, everything starts to happen around you. Bob shows us that one of the foundations of the law of attraction is the law of vibration. And where does the law of vibration begin? Exactly, in your mind. At this point in the video, you must imagine that the next steps will be words of prosperity or the practice of visualization. And yes, practicing these 2 techniques in our daily lives is really very important for prosperity. But today, we are here to discover the power of co-creation in us, and we go away beyond these techniques. President Lincoln once said, "Believe only what you can touch or see, it's not really believing. But believing what you cannot see is a triumph and a blessing." We are really prone to believe in what we can see or touch, but you know, the real you will never see, and you will never be able to touch it. So yes, believing in what you can see is a triumph and a blessing, especially believing in yourself. This will definitely release your co-creation power even more. Start from that principle. Believe in yourself. There is a power that is flowing to and through you, a creative, unadulterated power. And for that, you need to know yourself. And about that, says Bob, our educational system needs to teach us who we are. You can study psychology, but most people who study psychology don't really know themselves. I'm talking about knowing deeply who you really are, your relationship to all kinds of things, your relationship with God, and I'm talking about infinity power. You were created in your image. We have infinity potential stored within us. What we need to do is to learn to use it. So, have an exercise in looking inside yourself. If you really know yourself, from there, you can start applying the visualization techniques or the techniques of words of prosperity. Then, anyone who has a goal and is moving towards it is successful. Never forget, the key to achieving success is at prosperity. Above all, it's action. So start from that moment discovering who you really are. Discover the power that is within you. I invite you to leave in the comments words not for others, for yourself. Words that show that you're capable, that you will achieve your goals. If you have already used this technique and obtained results, feel free to leave your testimony. Right now, 2 videos about the law of attraction are appearing on your screen. To learn more about the law of attraction, choose your next video. See you there. Until later.